Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another installment from No More NWO. Some of you may have heard about the bank run on IndyMac out in Los Angeles, where people tried to withdraw their money and they were all sent away. Brings back grim memories of the Depression era. Many people are saying that Wachovia is next as their stock prices plummet. Oh, don't worry, I don't bank with either of them. I bank with my local bank, or so you think. Remember, all the banks are tied together in one way or another. Well, so that means that your money is not safe. Well, wait a minute, you might say. My money is insured by the FDIC up to $100,000. The FDIC stands for Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, brought to you by the same people that brought you the Federal Reserve, the people that issue the money, the people that say it has value. President Bush goes on television and says, not to worry, we are not in a recession. Don't worry, everything's okay. We're winning the war in Iraq. Many of you might even remember seeing President Bush standing on the aircraft carrier with a picture of a banner in the background that says mission accomplished. Many of you might remember on 9/12/2001 where he's standing on top of the rubble from the towers and he says, we're going to go get them. We're going to get them and make them pay. Well, if you believe them then and you believe them now, you just might be a moron. Remember, he's a politician. You believe him, then when the banks do run out of money and the shit does hit the fan, you run down to your local bank to pull out whatever you have and it ain't there, or they send you home like IndyMac did, you have your own self to blame. Well, what can I do, you might say? Well, I would recommend pulling out about 80% of everything that you have in the bank. If nothing happens, you'll still have 80% of what you had, provided you don't spend it. But considering that he's trying to hide everything and pretend like everything's okay and helping you keep your head buried in your ass and make you feel all warm and fuzzy while his rich cronies rape the system, well, the money is worth something, as it is dropping right now. It's down to $1.60 for every euro to the American dollar. It's not going to be long before it'll be worthless, just like the peso. So before it does reach rock bottom, I would recommend going out and spending it on the necessities of life. Buy food, buy bullets, pay your bills, continue to pay your bills. Keep back a little bit just in case of emergency, whether that might be $10, whether it might be $100 or $1,000. But just because it's not in the bank doesn't mean that it's safe. Being in the bank is because banks get robbed. It's insured, yeah, okay, sure. But when the insurance companies run out of money to pay you, then you might as well just light the money on fire and burn it. The people that lived in New Orleans thought that they were insured until Katrina. Then they realized they were screwed. Buy the necessities of life if you can. Buy food and medical supplies, you're going to need them. Buy kerosene if you can, or an electric heater. I would prefer kerosene because you don't need electricity to keep it running and to help keep you warm if you live in a colder climate, or stock up on wood. They're trying to hold off everyone finding out that we're pretty much screwed until the next president takes office, and then they're going to let the house of cards, so to speak, fall on the next administration. Saving your money in your mattress or in your closet or wherever you want to save it isn't going to do any good. If they say the money is worthless, then it's not going to be worth anything. You could have $1 million piled up in your basement, but it ain't worth jack shit when the dollar declines to nothing. You'll be just the same as the hobo in the alley. Spend it while you can. Buy the necessities of life now, because if you wait, when it does happen, you might as well kiss it all goodbye, because wipe your ass with it, because it ain't going to be worth the toilet paper. If you're getting your news from CNN or Fox or the mainstream media, guess what? You're not getting the news that you should be getting, because they're corporate owned and they're all part of the big to-do. They're the one that's helping you keep your head buried. Go to the independent news organizations, the ones that don't have anything to lose. Search for them. Go to Infowars.com. Go to PrisonPlanet.com. Just go Google some independent news media organizations, or go to the other countries that have independent news organizations. Just because they're not in the United States doesn't mean that they're state run or they print propaganda. I mean, come on, look at Fox. They're the propaganda news organization for the New World Order. Go to Canada and look at what they have to say. More Canadians know what's going on inside the United States than most Americans, for God's sake. Isn't it any wonder that most Europeans say that the American people are stupid or retarded? Well, yeah. We're not supposed to believe our president. We're supposed to believe in our country. And most people believe every spoken word that President Bush says. Well, I've got news for you. Blind faith is servitude, and it takes a moron to serve a moron. And with that note, goodbye.